I wish, on behalf of the Basotho Nation, and indeed on my own behalf, to warmly welcome all guests to Lesotho to witness this memorable event, whereby the first of the 10 occupational health centers will be launched. It is not a coincidence. It is not the size of the country or the number of its people, it's the quality of the leadership. Under the leadership of His Majesty the King and his government in 2012, this was signed.
Lesotho was actually the first country that signed the MOU to start up the establishment and operationalization of an occupational health service center. So of all the 10 countries in the region, Lesotho was the first country that stepped up to the plate and said, we will integrate these services into our country. These occupational health services for communities and beneficiaries that are really needed, and we put up our hands to start implementation. So that is really significant.
And the fact that the Occupational Health Service Center has just been launched as the first one in Southern Africa is really exciting for the TB and the mining sector grant. And in this region, I think it's going to be the beginning of a huge difference in creating much greater access of mine workers, ex-mine workers, their family members and communities to TB and HIV services, and it's been needed here for decades.
Lesotho has the second highest estimated TB incidence rate and the third highest per capita TB burden in the world. With its concurrent high rates of TB and HIV co-infection, Lesotho is a TB/HIV priority country for the Global Fund. In Mafeteng, where as much as 7% of the population are migrant miners, mainly working in South Africa, the Global Fund considers this new TB in the mining sector Occupational Health Service Center to be an essential investment in ensuring greater access of the mining community to the much needed TB, HIV, and occupational health services.
This center may appear small in size, yet this small center carries high hopes. It will serve as the base from which we will take the fight directly to TB.
Wonderful.
Thanks very much.
This is a one-stop service center that really delivers all the interventions at the same place. It also unlocks potential in terms of compensation from the MBOD in South Africa for those miners that used to work in South Africa that were coming from Lesotho to access their compensation fund.
This venue was chosen for a number of reasons. One is that we looked at the disease of burden in each of the countries, and in Lesotho we found that Mafeteng had high disease of burden. We also looked at where the hotspots are in Lesotho, and a lot of the mining communities and mining activity are around the Mafeteng area. We also consulted with most of the stakeholders to get a sense of the accessibility for services, and having the Mafeteng hospital in close proximity or within this precinct makes it very possible for referrals for treatment as well.
I would say that this is going to transform this community, because this area is where we have most of the border transition happening between countries, that is South Africa and Lesotho. We chose this site because it's been shown that most of the ex-miners are here, and actually our data shows that this place has got over 90% of ex-miners.
The approach of Lesotho government is to have access to health services at primary care level, and also to integrate each intervention into primary health care. For instance, the clinic is within the hospital, so other services like laboratory can be done after the screening on the same site.
Honorable, I'd like to take you on a tour of our center. Every morning, our clients come here We have benches here, and over there they will sit here. We start with a health talk, health promotion. We talk to them about the services that we offer here. We talk to them about what to expect from the different tests. And then we also talk to them about compensation and what they would require in order to qualify for compensation. Once we finish the health talk, then the first step is into the reception room. Please come with me. We offer 3 kinds of services here at our Occupational Health Service Center. We conduct diagnostic tests, 4 types in particular. We have an X-ray. We provide X-rays, high-quality digital X-rays. We conduct lung function tests. We test for noise-induced hearing, and we conduct HIV tests.
We cater to people who have worked in the mines, people who are still working in the mines, their families, and the communities around where mines are. So we help them with the benefit medical examinations, because we all know that when somebody has worked in the mines, there are a number of risks that they face. For instance, they can get silicosis from working with silica in the dust, and they can also be exposed to TB.
You see the X-rays. Based on the history of the patient, you'll see like among all the patients we have seen here up to now, almost 90% or above have been treated before for TB. But others, you'll see, he said he has never got TB or got treated for TB, but the X-ray, you'll see the previous lesion of TB. So TB is a serious problem for these people.
Ke re ntho e nngwe e kgolo eo nka e buang beng ba ka boteng ba stiseng ke ha re fokoleditse Basotho ntho ha o tloa mona ba ya South Africa dingakeng hobane batho ba bana ba sete ho ya ho hang ba ba wan sentse ntaba ba affect ke bona tabena ho kula ba ba ile hobane ile mafutsana futse empa mona mo baleng teng e se le kgahlametso e kgolo ka hona re motlotlo re le mogado ya Xmanase ke boteng ba stiseng
ka fumana ho rona le tlotla e kgolo ka le Basotho hobane jwalo ka ha moifo ha eso so boletse ditaba tsena re ne re tloa mona re ya hole ha re ya ditabeng tsa mofuta ona ba bang ba rona ba bile ba itshweletse ba sa kgona ho kgutlela kwana ho ya bona ditaba tsa ditjhelete tsa bona hore na tsa TB di tla jwang ha ba se ba le mona hobane hang ho ba mine o hlokomele ho rona le TB jwalo ka nna tjena wa o leleka go ya haene wa o fokotsa mme o tsamaya o sa fumana tjhelete ya hao ebe o tlo dula hae mona ba o tlo khutle o ye ho khutlela kwa o so tlameha o rekisa kgomo ka pangu o sia bana ba lapile ka tlung ka mona jwale wena o ya kwana o lo batlana ditaba tsena tsa hore na taba tsa hao di tla loka ha di le kae ebe ha di loke.
I just want to pass my sincere gratitude to what has happened today, because it has been a long time that we have been awaiting for this to happen, because through this process of having this center, all the people that worked in the mines of South Africa and their families shall be able to get their compensations now.
We are very happy about this project. We have heard how it's going to operate, and it's best for those ex-mine workers, for their health and their families, for those compensations.
I'd like to thank you and thanks to all people back contributing to this place. I'm very happy and thank you.
We thank you, Nadi. Thank you.